Good morning, everybody. My name is Warp Rage,
I'm Nateclaw.
and
Please ignore the yellow border
and
if you see it.
today we are going to be playing Halo Wars 2 1v1, me versus Nate. These are the
Yep.
settings. I'm just gonna tab through them real quick so you can see them. I reset them to default mostly, except for skulls. We're having Woo and Grunt Birthday Party on because they don't change anything. We're gonna 1v1 because I need to play as Serena because Serena bomb. Facts. Plus, Halo Wars 2 or Halo Wars 1 kicked us out. Screw you. Who are you gonna play as, Nate?
Why would I tell you?
Because I already told you who I'm playing as.
Well,
Fairness.
um, I see what you're getting at, but it's gonna be a surprise.
I hate you, Satan. I'm Serena. Best character, best AI. The only smart AI, other than Isabel, I suppose, that didn't betray the humans that we've seen in the Halo games. I assume the human smart AI. There we go. That should be accurate. Is there only what 3 human smart AIs? Is Roland a smart AI?
Yeah.
Roland doesn't count. He's orange. Neither does Isabel. She's orange. Orange AIs don't count.
Oh, racist against AI now, I see.
We're racist against orange AIs, yeah. Because they don't fit my narrative.
The speed on this
Oh
controller
dear.
is a lot
Okay.
more than I remember.
I need to remember how to play the game.
Eyes on me, Marines.
Eyes on me, Marines. I don't remember how to play this game. Oh, balls.
But
Why are we that close?
Supply pad constructed.
we're not.
I mean, we are.
We are, but we're not.
You're there. I mean, that's not that far. All things considered.
It's very limited access, though.
That's true, but still. Point stands. We're close.
Look alive.
Close,
Supply pad constructed.
like brothers.
Oh, that's a.
Move out with me.
Okay, we're gonna push up there. Actually, both of you are gonna push up. You're gonna. I don't have the money for that, so we're gonna panic
Generator
for
constructed.
a bit, and then we're gonna whoosh.
We're up, Leathernecks.
Local
Sound
unit.
off, Marines. Get yourself in order, Marines.
Yeah, we'll need that. Actually, no. You go there. You two, can you hit that? Can you hit
Try
that?
not to fall asleep.
My God.
Under air assault. Anyone on the way?
Turret constructed.
Anywho, we'll build one of those.
Can we get some anti-air support ASAP?
Local
You're
unit.
fine. Shut it, Marines.
This is nothing.
You guys complain a bunch.
Watch tower constructed.
Anyhow, I want to point out that when Nate wins, because he will, he is both better than me at this game and soberer. Because this is filmed right after the Halo Wars 2 where we blew up the dome and whatnot. Or Halo Wars 1 where we blew up the dome.
Got our orders. Let's go.
I have to specify that because I don't know what episode number it is. Plus, I can't say, oh, the most recent one. Because you never know when I'll actually get around to uploading this
True.
on YouTube. So, point stands. Nate's soberer than I am. And he's better at the game. So, basically, I lip boned.
Leader point earned.
Sound off, Marines.
Screw it, we'll do that one. And we'll get that one.
Generator constructed.
That's what we need. We'll do that. We can do that. Save up for that. Actually,
Marines.
is there only one of you left? No, there's 2 of
Yourself
you.
in order, Marines.
No, you'll go up.
We're moving out.
I don't know if you'll actually make it because I don't know what's up there, but If you die, you died for a good cause.
Frostraven here. Cryo ready
In
to go.
theory.
Generator upgrade complete.
In practice, less so, but you know.
Armory constructed.
Okay, we'll save up that. We'll get that. We'll probably have to build some of those, and maybe one of those. So how's things going, Nate?
Things are things.
Oh, I hate you, Satan. Are you in a UNSC or a banished? At least tell me that.
I mean, you should have been able to see before,
Based on the
so you kind of missed your
icon,
chance.
Mini base
you're
complete.
a UNSC.
Oh no. I have been foiled.
Does that mean you're gonna win?
Local unit.
Who knows?
You do. Actually, I do too, but I refuse to believe that.
Marines ready to serve.
Local unit.
Marines.
Yeah, we'll push up there. I need more. Yes.
Local
You
unit.
three, push up there.
Firebase constructed.
Not yet. Soon, but not yet. There we go. That'll be what we do, and then we'll build that there. First, these though
Local
there.
unit.
Ready to put the freeze in some hostiles. Cryo tanks full and
On
ready
the
to go.
wing. What can I do for you?
Got eyes.
Generator constructed.
Look alive, Marines.
Local unit.
Enemy birds on my tail.
Can we actually shoot those? We really can't, actually. Let's actually pull back. Pew pew, and then we will do that. Next will be that though, so. Bridge deactivated? Why do you have a garrison there?
Yes, I can.
Marines reporting.
Oh yeah. Is that like half health though? I'd say that's not healthy.
Local unit.
Granted, I don't know too much about how this game works, but it feels unhealthy to me.
Marines are
Fair enough.
Command center upgrade complete.
Dope. Anyhow, we'll put a yes. Very much so. Anywho, I need to throw down this specifically, but then also that. Actually, undo that and then move that to there, because they can do separate things at once. And then we'll throw that there,
Supply pad constructed.
and that there. Sure, why not?
Local
That's
unit.
there. We'll push up. This needs that and that, but we can't do two of
Support
those.
drone researched. Local unit.
I've got bogeys on me.
Local unit. Supply pad constructed.
yes, sir.
That should work out in theory. In practice, we'll
Supply pad
see, but in
constructed.
theory, yes. I do want a couple of those, though, as long as we can build them. Let's see.
Air pad constructed.
Good. We'll up that. And
Marines
we'll
under air
up
assault.
that.
They've taken out some of our
Local unit.
That's a threat to my existence. I need
Local unit.
these three up there. Anyhow, what was I doing?
Supply
Yes.
pad upgrade complete.
We'll hit that one next, that one, and of course that one will be hit once there's time. That can die, it's fine.
Frostraven under fire from air units.
How dare you?
Jackrabbit ready.
How dare I what?
I disagree entirely with that line of belief.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
With what line of belief?
Leader
That
point
one.
earned.
You buzz the hell off right the hell now, pal. This is your one and only warning.
Fuck.
I'm not letting you cross that bridge. You understand me? Though I feel like you were hit from somewhere else, because my ice should not have deterred you that much.
It did not. The shield bridge deactivates every once in a while.
Good. Pull there. We need those. If we can hit it, and then we'll hit those, and then preferably one of those.
Local
Need
unit.
something done fast, Chief? Jackrabbit on the move. Moving out.
Actually,
Let's go.
Local
Where do you need me,
unit.
boss?
preferably yes. Keep the wall there. And then hell yes. Why?
Why what?
You think that's a smart play?
Local unit.
Let's hustle.
Local
Got a
unit.
scouting assignment for me?
Hostile is down.
Oh no! You built a Kodiak. I'm so scared.
Local unit.
Seriously? That's a mistake. There we go.
Our base is
You're
under
shooting at the
attack.
correct threat.
Missiles inbound. It's about time karma swung my way.
Mini base complete.
How's it going,
Hmm.
pal?
It is certainly interesting.
And the bridges are deactivated. That's not exactly the best news for you, is it?
Local unit.
Probably not. No.
On my way.
Leader power ready.
Oh, fun. Let's see, where's that?
Our base is under attack.
They're trying to shoot me down, sir.
Local unit. Local unit.
Women under attack from infantry. Firing missiles. Get clear.
Oof.
Local unit.
More like
I worry about you, you know?
I got enemy vehicles on me. Structure denied. I've been targeted.
Local unit.
Time for some action.
Local unit.
Better dig.
It's fine.
Move before they pick us off. Get your ass.
Local
There we
unit.
go.
Scouting assignment for me?
That's what I needed.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
So how are things, Nate?
Bat out of hell.
Things are things.
On the wing.
Our base is under attack.
Oh no, I lost my mini base. Oh no. So sad.
Local unit.
Let's see here.
Combat station upgrade complete.
Got a visual on hostiles.
Leader power ready. Leader power ready.
What are mantises qualified as? I know you're my enemy, so
Vehicle.
you probably shouldn't tell me that, but still.
Hornet waiting for orders.
Can you believe I blew up your your forward base?
Generator constructed.
I know, it's quite incredible.
I mean, I'm pretty surprised, aren't you? Did you blow up my last Nightingale?
Supply pad constructed.
Maybe.
You might have. I'm not sure.
Hornet reporting. Over.
Because I'm not actually sure what's going on at this point. That's how out of it I am at the moment. But, jeez. am surprised.
Leader power ready. Generator constructed.
Jackrabbit here. I've spotted hostiles. Over.
Combat station
Oh,
upgrade
no.
complete. Our base is under attack.
Alright, where are you guys? You guys are up here, okay.
Command center upgrade complete.
That's interesting. Why would you do that? Is it a draw to deflect my attention, or... Oh, hell!
Loose, sir.
Mantises can't take power units, can they?
Our base is under attack. Local units.
Oh, that's friendly. What is that? Oh, that's Johnson.
Local units.
Oh, are you Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh,
Local
okay.
units. The
I never
enemy
figured that out.
has been eliminated. Turret constructed.
Jackrabbit, reporting for duty.
Local
Pedal to the
units.
metal.
Supply pad constructed. Air level 1 researched.
We got troops.
Generator upgrade complete. Our base is under attack.
What base? Oh, that base. That's
Supply
okay.
pad
I don't really
constructed.
need that base. That base was a tertiary adjunct. It's not necessary.
Firing missiles, get clear. As you say, sir. Enemy vehicles got me in their sights.
Our base is under attack.
Missiles away.
Leader power ready. Local units. Turret constructed.
They ain't getting up from that. I've been keeping tabs, and you do some payback.
We've destroyed an enemy structure.
So how's it going, Nate? Feeling good about
Things
this?
could be better.
Does this feel like a victory?
Copy that. Moving.
I mean, you're still gonna win. Like, I legitimately have no doubts that you will win this game.
All days were like
I'm taking fire from ground troops.
Local units. Local units.
Missiles inbound. Coordinate under fire. Enemy ground troops.
Leader point earned. Local units.
enemy vehicles, over. Is it bad? This feels so good.
Because I legitimately do believe you will win this at the end. No matter how well I do right now, it won't matter.
They're trying to shoot me down, sir.
Local units.
I hear you.
The enemy sent vehicles. We've lost a vehicle to the enemy. Easy game. Spotted hostiles.
Fuck you and your ice.
Why do you think I love Serena so much?
Frostraven here.
Think about it. Her entire ability set is just screw my enemy. They're gonna freeze to death. Even if they don't freeze to death, they're gonna be screwed. You are blowing me up, though. I do believe I will lose.
That I am.
And it won't matter in the end.
Local unit. Our base is under attack.
Loud and clear. Frostgraven ready for support. Cryo support in the air. Making tracks.
Marines under fire from hostile vehicles.
Got eyes in the air. Frostgraven picking targets. We've lost troops to the enemy.
Our base is under attack.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, Serena. I'm losing. I can hold it off for a bit, though.
Leader power ready.
Not for too long, but for a bit.
Scouted out some useful resources. Right for the picking. Need something done fast, Chief? Jackrabbit.
Let's
you
see.
two,
If
ready to go.
we...
Leader power ready.
Firing her up.
I'm surprised I've lasted this long,
Aircraft
actually.
constructed.
You ready, jarheads?
Let's see.
Leader power ready.
Let's tear up the terrain.
Leader power ready. Turret constructed.
Turret constructed, apparently. I have no idea. I assume it's correct, but we'll see.
Frostgraven reporting.
Look alive, Marines.
So how's it going, Nate?
It is a going.
Is it going as well as you thought it would, or worse, or better? at
Let's
the-
just.
At the moment, I think it's going better than I thought it would, but I don't know how you feel.
It's so-so.
Did you feel like I'd do this good? Because I did.
On the move.
I'm surprised I haven't died yet, given that you still have that light bridge that can totally wipe me out at any point.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Turret constructed.
Jackrabbit rolling out.
Oh, the bridge is down. That's good. For me,
Infantry
at
level
least.
1 researched. Vehicle level 1 researched.
Okay, let's keep doing that. We'll
Okay,
keep
level
pushing
2
that because we have the resources.
Marines.
Keep pushing that, and we'll keep pushing.
Upgrade
We
complete.
can't push that at the
I just built that.
moment. Sorry about that. Let's see.
Leader point earned.
Do we have a what's is it the armory?
Headquarters upgrade complete.
Is that the field whatever? Or
Maybe.
Halo Wars 1. Do have
I
it?
really have no idea what you're talking about.
Ready for action.
The field thingy.
Local
The field thingy.
Our base is
Perhaps.
under attack. Local unit. Armory constructed.
Lock, sir, I'll need it. On my way.
Oh, you're boned, pal. I'm sorry, but the ice is gonna be a problem.
Local unit.
And then those guys are also gonna be a problem. I think.
Our base is under attack.
Plus those guys. The backup. Not
Vehicle level 2
exactly the best thing for you.
Jackrabbit raring to go.
So how are things though?
Local unit.
You know? How are they? I think you blew up a supply pad.
Enemy hero is down.
Hey, are you even still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Local unit.
Okay. You really think that mini base is gonna get built?
Complete.
Eh.
Supply pad constructed.
I'm surprised you didn't kill me there, actually, to be honest with you. put them there. That'll be the preferred spot.
Jackrabbit, ready to let loose, sir.
Supply pad constructed.
Build that. And we'll up that. Oh dear, that siege turret. Very deadly.
Yeah, except
They're
It's
gonna miss
not.
that.
Except it's dead, but you know.
Complete.
Apart
'Cause
from
goddamn,
that,
you-
super deadly.
you built a lot of siege turrets, didn't you?
I built a couple, and then I have Kodiaks hidden around the map
Office
too.
upgrade complete.
Marines ready to serve.
Fortify level 1.
Look, I'm just saying, you know, things are going not as best as you had hoped, I assume.
I ain't giving
Armory
anyone a piggyback.
constructed.
Let's go.
I assume you thought you'd do better than this at least. Or that I'd do worse, I suppose. I thought I'd do worse, at least.
Upgrade complete.
Get yourself in order, Marines.
Love to do that, and
Leader
then
power
love to
ready.
do that. That's done, so
Local
push that
unit.
way.
Upgrade complete.
Which is probably a threat, if I had to guess. Yeah, I figured.
What are we waiting for?
Supply pad constructed.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna lose that mini base, pal.
We've lost a structure.
We've lost the structure? Oh, we lost the turret that I dropped, yeah. That makes sense.
Local units.
Pull you back a bit. Dude, wait,
I'm
hold
taking
up.
fire from ground troops.
Where am I taking fire from ground troops exactly? Oh, there. Okay.
Local units.
Firing missiles.
Our base is under attack.
I don't know what the missiles do, but I assume they do something. Someone said they were firing missiles at least. So, I believe that they tried.
I'm under
Oh, dude, I have a bison? It's gonna die, but I still have a bison. That's cool.
Take a look.
Leader power ready. We've taken out the enemy hero. Local unit.
By enemy vehicle.
Local unit.
Oh, that's interesting. I think I might die now. I only say that because of the vultures, of course.
Local unit.
But the vultures are a big threat.
Get some anti-air
Going
support.
for a kill.
Ground troops down. No survivors.
The vultures might kill me.
Turret
No doubt.
constructed.
We'll see. Of course. No guarantee. Of
Our
course.
base is under attack. Leader power ready. Local unit.
Enemy birds on my tail.
Turret upgraded.
Do that there and then. This is
Leader
ridiculous.
power ready.
Just a bit.
Ready to go.
No, this is like super ridiculous, man. Sadly, we are gonna lose that
The
mini
enemy
base.
has
Oh no,
destroyed
so
one of our
sad.
buildings. Local units.
Hostiles on the way.
Or are we?
Hit by air units here. Any support? Don't need to tell me twice.
It's done.
Frostraven here. Cryo ready to go.
Pew 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 pew.
Sound off. Marines.
Leader power ready.
Not a problem.
Yeah, we'll build one of those, and then we'll, you know, slap a few thingamajiggers. Ooh, yes. And then we'll build, I assume, one of those, probably.
Marines reporting.
Ah, yes.
Armory constructed. Supply pad upgrade complete. Local units.
Let's see.
Jackrabbit, reporting for duty.
Let's see. That's that, that's that, that's that, that is that. Let's do that.
Upgrade complete. Combat station upgrade complete.
We'll do that, of
Supply
course.
pad upgrade complete.
Let's see.
Local units.
So how are things, Nate?
Things are things.
Are you winning?
Enemy unit sighted.
Like, in
I
your
mean-
mind, do you feel you're winning?
Upgrade complete.
It's pretty much a standoff right now.
I
That's
know,
raw.
right?
Local
It's very
units.
sad.
The what did you just do?
I didn't do anything. Why would you say I did something?
Maybe you didn't do anything.
Maybe you're losing your mind.
I mean, there's a good chance of that. Oh, that's what you did.
Is it, though?
Do we have another one?
Leader power ready. Leader power ready. Leader power ready. Supply pad constructed.
Oh, yes, please.
Local units.
Thank you.
For what?
The bridge!
I didn't activate it.
Oh, I assumed you did.
Command center.
It activates itself.
Making tracks. Don't even break a sweat. Hope we didn't have any evil inside there.
Local units. Turret constructed.
On the move. Let's go. Stand to, troops.
Local units.
Tankers, over. I'm getting stuck.
Leader point earned.
Oh, yeah, leader point
Leader power
earned.
ready.
Vulture reporting. Over.
Huh, I was worried for a second. Less worried now, though.
There's just no receipt.
Turret constructed. Leader power ready.
Oh, so less worried.
I'm under hostile.
Local unit. Leader power ready.
Here you go. There's a bridge.
Upgrade moving.
There's a bridge, pal.
Watchtower constructed.
There indeed.
Yep, a bridge. I gave it to you. It's so nice, isn't it?
I have eyes on hostile.
You should go across it.
Do we retaliate?
Local unit.
Don't you feel like you need to go across the bridge? I feel like you should. I feel like it'd be your friend.
Wow, your artillery reaches far.
Yeah, I know, and they shoot cryo bombs now. You should cross the bridge.
You're lucky. I'm
Turret constructed.
Vulture waiting for orders.
Heads up.
Supply pad constructed.
This is amazing. You should cross the bridge. Oh no, you got the little
Vulture
light
here.
bulb.
Orders.
Poor Johnson and his hero mech all alone.
Generator constructed.
Oh, but he's gonna run away now, is he? Poor Johnson. Such a coward.
10-4. Over.
Bison ready for battle.
Upgrade complete.
Biomotor scanning for targets. Count on it.
Upgrade complete.
I got eyes on hostiles. Sending coordinates.
Supply pad upgrade complete. Leader power ready.
This is not gonna be easy.
What, for either of us? Probably not. No.
Generator upgrade complete.
We've both been entrenched for too long.
Our base is under attack. We've lost a building for the enemy.
Here's the issue though, pal. You're unprepared for the army
Against me, over.
that I have.
Inbound.
I'll make it quick for him.
Leader power ready. Upgrade complete. Our
Because
base
I built an army.
local unit.
And then I had the backup army.
Leader point early.
I'll lose some units, mind you.
I'm under.
The
That's
enemy
unavoidable.
has been eliminated.
My heart bleeds.
Local unit.
But do you win the fight? No, you don't. So how'd that go for you? You feel? Like on a scale of 1 to 10. That's
Good question.
interesting, though. That I didn't expect.
What?
For you to go back there. I just figured you'd write it off.
Sit back.
Of course, I didn't expect much for you to think about it at all, really. Question is, will you actually win the fight here? You'll blow up the base, surely, but will you win? That's the question.
Hostile spotted. Sending coordinates.
Do I bother to devote enough troops to blow you up? Is the question.
Turret constructed.
Cross-raven under fire from air units.
Local unit. Local units.
Yeah, but it's fine. Actually, this might actually work.
Leader power ready.
Which one's ready? That one. Okay.
I've got bogeys on me.
Our base is under attack.
Oh no, I lost the base. So sad.
Enemy units sighted. Sending
Is it
location.
though?
Over.
Is it really that bad of a thing? Probably not.
Local units.
Enemy birds on my tail.
Leader power ready.
Let's see here.
Eager to give her a field test, sir. On the double. Of course.
That'll work for the meantime. Can we actually, is this actually winnable for one of us?
Yeah, probably.
Are you gonna win? Is that why you were like, yeah, so readily? Because you have the victory in hand?
Spotted hostiles. Over.
I definitely don't have it in hand, that's for sure.
Got a scouting assignment for me? Jackrabbit.
You sure?
On the move.
Leader power ready.
Feels like you ought to by now.
Jackrabbit rolling out. Let's roll.
I mean, I'm playing one of the, arguably the weakest leaders. Seriously?
Our base is under attack.
I find it
What?
funny that you have it still sitting there.
That I do.
More importantly, I find it funny that you didn't build on it.
Raring to go.
I was a little preoccupied.
Eyes on something.
We've lost a
Oh dear, that's a problem. That's a scary statement. Preoccupied with what, pray tell?
They ain't getting up from that.
Oh yeah, time for some action.
Did your vulture die? Looks like it. Ooh, scary.
Structure down, over. This better be more than a scratch. En route. Moving. Copy that. Moving to position.
Say the word and we'll bring the blizzard. Can do.
We're being shelled by artillery. Let's get you fixed up.
Fire base constructed.
Yeah, I think it'll make it. At least it'll turn off yours, that's for sure.
Leader
That
power
way you don't
ready.
have it, that's what matters. Yeah, we'll send one of those just
Leader power ready.
as a scout.
Hostile spotted.
Ooh, that's fancy. I'm glad I saw that.
Base is under attack. Supply pad.
Aren't you glad I saw it too? I'm glad I saw it.
Local units.
Copy. Over. Roger that, sir. Scorpion, under attack by enemy vehicles. Over.
Like your Wolverines are gonna survive the encounter. Come on, Nate, I expected better from you.
Our base is under attack.
Now that is better. I'll give you that.
Combat station upgrade complete.
You blew up a good chunk of my fly thingies. They have names. What are they called?
Supply pad constructed.
Vultures.
Vultures, yes.
Local units.
So how'd that go? How do you feel that went? At least. Good? Not good?
Ready.
3 out of 10? 4 out of 10?
Local units.
Is my attitude pissing you off yet?
Oh, that is definitely what you're going for, isn't it?
Serena's entire ability set is let's piss the enemy off. Let's be honest.
Reporting for duty.
Am I wrong?
No.
Because her entire ability set is let's freeze the enemies in a submission. It just pisses them off. Like it's that's their goal.
You're lucky I was.
Leader point earned.
Oh man, fancy.
Leader power ready. Supply pad constructed.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Generator upgrade complete. Turret constructed. Local units.
I love that every attack you've made has failed so far. I feel good about that.
Sit back and let the drones do their work.
Leader power ready. Leader power ready.
Seriously though, what are your opinions on this match so far, Nate?
Things could be going better
For you or for me?
for me.
What about me?
You're doing good.
Am I? Am I doing better than you thought I would? Because to be honest with you,
Little
I'm
bit,
doing
yeah.
better than I thought I would. We're 46 minutes into the match. I didn't think I'd make it that far. Turrets. Do turrets can turrets Can turrets
Constructed.
Turrets.
Turrets, can they be multiple or only Covenant? Or banished?
Multiple is only banished.
Next
Okay.
time, these things aren't free.
Leader power ready.
I was unsure if that was the case or not. What do I have weapon-wise? Oh, I've got one of those, okay. We'll throw one of
Turret
those to the
upgraded.
thing. And then one of those, and then we will panic. Panic, yes.
Grenades researched.
Enemy unit spotted.
Our base
Oh,
is under
dear.
attack. Local units.
Satan Mark III has arrived.
Sir.
Can he
Cancel
stop
research.
us? We will see.
Leader power ready. Combat mechanics research. Local units.
And we are go. I'm under attack.
Our base is under attack.
You're a smart person today. I hate you.
The enemy has sent vehicles against me.
It is unlikely that I will be able to repel both attacks. Because they were at the same
Taking out
time.
the enemy hero.
And they confused me.
Here. They won't know what hit them.
Our base is under attack.
You know, eventually you'll freeze in place.
Enemies destroyed one of our vehicles.
Like, either way. It's one of those sad facts of life when dealing with Serena's freezing ability.
Our base is under attack.
Is that you can't actually escape it.
We don't need to worry about their super unit anymore.
I blew up your friggin' Condor?
Vehicle level 3 research.
I was sure the Condor would have gotten me. You know? Because it was a Condor.
Vulture reporting. Let's get you fixed up.
Jesus.
Got eyes on hostiles sending coordinates.
I don't know if we're actually able to win this. Like, either one of us. You know?
Reporting for dig.
Yeah.
Mini base complete.
It just feels like things aren't working out to either of our best hopes, you know?
Getting hit by hostiles over here.
Oh, you're doing that now. You think a follow-up attack so close will be enough?
Leader power ready.
This better be a
Hero
feint
has been
where you actually attack something else.
Leader power ready.
It better be,
Okay,
at least.
Air pad constructed.
I expect better from you, Nate.
I'm taking a lot of hits here.
Leader power ready.
I expected a better play, to be honest with you.
Lucky I was around.
Yeah, we got turret. Watchtower.
Let's get you fixed up.
We're a vehicle down.
Leader power ready.
Nightingale here. Repairs?
Watchtower constructed.
Sit back and let the drones do their work.
Supply pad constructed. Watchtower constructed.
Got eyes on enemy units.
Pelican leaving the DZ and returning to base.
Supply pad constructed. Supply pad upgrade complete. Generator upgrade complete. Local unit.
Ground truth to the enemy. Over.
Generator constructed.
Ooh, that might have been a poor choice.
Enemy hero is down.
The garrison. You know, because it puts you, like, it keeps you stationary, which the cryo works better, because you can't move out of it if you're
Turret
stationary.
constructed.
So how's it going, Nate?
Back and let the drones do their work.
Good? Not good? Have you decided to stop talking to me?
Lucky I was around.
Have I gone deaf?
No.
Leader
I hate
power
you.
ready.
Why would you make me think I've gone deaf? You're not losing that badly, because you still have your entire left half of the field, plus that plus the two middle mini bases. You know, technically you're winning.
I got eyes on hostiles.
You know?
Coordinates.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. So I mean,
That's interesting.
the two people that got close to my
Show me where you want.
faraway base was interesting.
Go easy next time. These things aren't free.
Can I build condors, or can you only build condors?
I mean, you could.
How?
Leader power ready.
Like, I'm gonna tell you anything anymore.
Are you worried that I'd win if I knew how to build a condor?
Generator upgrade complete.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I could win if I knew how to build a condor.
Direction drones.
How does one build a condor? Clearly not through
Supply
that.
pad upgrade complete.
What if I build that? That probably can't build a condor either. How can I build a condor?
Turret
There's
upgrade.
got to be a way, right? Maybe I can't build a condor because I'm
Headquarters
Serena.
Upgrade complete. Armory constructed. Leader power ready.
How does one build a condor? Oh, that's how. Jesus Christ, it takes 40 friggin' population?
Yep. Pretty nuts, right?
Yeah, that seems like a lot. Is it really worth 40 population?
I really don't know.
Because I feel like I wiped your condor out pretty quickly once I actually got my troops to fight it.
I got enemy vehicles on me.
Oh no, that's worrisome.
Our base is under attack.
Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't see that.
The enemy has destroyed one of our buildings.
You tricked me.
Need some help with this condor.
You tried to confuse me.
Our base is under attack.
As if that would work.
Local units.
What am I fixing
Close
this time?
the... let's see. Drop.
Local units. The enemy's city
Your condor's not getting out of here. Your hornets might if you pull them back now.
local units.
What do you have left here? Frozen Johnson, I
Our
assume?
base is under attack.
Johnson's dead. I think it was Johnson. It was a star, so I'm gonna assume it was Johnson.
Nightingale under air assault, please advise.
So how'd it go?
Local units. Mini base complete.
Let's test this thing out.
How did that attack go, in your opinion?
Things could have gone better.
A 10 out of 10, a 4 out of 10?
Get you fixed up.
We're gonna get rid of that, and then we're gonna put that there, and then in that we're gonna put that, and then yeah. And then we're gonna put one of those there.
Supply pad constructed.
I'm surprised how long I've held out, actually. I'm not very good at this game, you know? At least I think I'm not very good at
You
this
ready,
game.
jarheads? We're up, leathernecks.
Turret constructed. Armory constructed.
Seriously though, this is going so long. I didn't expect it to last this long,
Turret constructed.
you know? It's been like almost an hour.
I see.
I was planning on playing some more Destiny today.
Local units. Local units.
Right now.
Turret constructed.
We're under attack, over.
Leader power ready.
Marines under attack.
Whoa, that's unhealthy.
Local units.
Enemy attacking.
En route. The enemy.
I think you might win. You know? It's definitely a possibility, at least.
Leader power ready.
Soldier waiting for orders.
We'll see, of course.
Ready for retribution. Moving to location. Soldier here.
Our base is under attack. Local units.
Located. Getting harassed by enemy air.
Stand back.
Well, shit.
What?
Condor being harassed
Your
by
condor
enemy
just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it got built, but it won't matter. Your condor has a bunch of hornets flanking it, which my condor doesn't. My suicidal strike is going to end the game because I wasted all my units.
Vulture getting pestered by ground troops.
Local units.
Missile launched.
Leader power ready.
Oh no, I lost a
Taken out
base.
the enemy hero.
That's not good.
Leader power ready.
I'm under fire from air units.
Leader power ready.
Visual on the enemy. I've been targeted by
Leader power ready. Local unit. Leader power ready. Armory constructed.
the enemy is destroyed.
Lost a vehicle to the enemy.
Our base is under attack.
I like how the vehicles can just be frozen in midair.
I know, right? It's great.
Air pad constructed.
I'm under fire from enemy vehicles.
Our base is under attack.
Targeted by enemy vehicles.
We've lost a building.
So I'm guessing you were just hoping I wouldn't notice that.
What?
Confirmed visual.
Oh, you blew up the other one? Okay. Yes, I was hoping you wouldn't
Being
notice.
attacked by enemy vehicles.
Well, that's bad. I'm gonna lose now. Oh well. My
Vulture
totally
ready for training.
suicidal with no plan attack failed. Oh no. That's
Are you just
terrible.
bored?
No. However, we were at a stalemate for a while. Let's be honest. If one of us didn't do something stupid, the game would never end.
True.
Because I was perfectly content holding your forces back. Because every time you attacked me, even when you attacked me with two different sets of forces, it never worked.
Turret upgraded.
And I always built back my forces before you could attack again.
You fixed up.
You couldn't win unless I did something stupid, and I couldn't win unless you became an idiot.
Nightingale here. Need any
And that couldn't happen, so I forced the hand.
Let the drones do their work.
I do only have the one base left, so in theory you could beat me now. In theory.
Reporting for duty.
But just because I made one stupid mistake, even if it was on purpose, does not mean I'm going to let you win. Outright, my god. That'd be unfair,
Local units.
you know? Can't let you have that.
The enemy has destroyed one of our buildings.
Oh god, another condor.
I have two condors. Actually.
Orders confirmed.
believe it or not.
Cryo tanks loaded.
Leader power ready. Leader power ready.
Vulture under assault from enemy.
Hostile down.
Our base is under attack.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Sit back and let the drones do their work.
Got enemy birds on me. Over.
Leader power ready. Local unit. Wingmen research.
Die. Over.
Our base is under attack. The enemy hero.
So how'd that go, Nate?
Anyone inside of that?
Gotta admit, things could have gone better.
I killed them. Let me know when I'm needed. Let's get you fixed up.
Airborne arsenal ready.
Local unit.
Go easy next time. These things aren't free. You're lucky I was around.
I think the population cap is gonna hurt you. You know?
Huh.
Because you can't build more units than I can build. Even though you have, I would assume, 5 times the bases
True.
at this point. You should have. Because you should have all the left buildings, the bases, and the 2 that I lost.
Vulture reporting.
So you should be at 5 times the bases, which in theory should mean 5 times the units, but it's not, so.
Local unit.
Stand to, crew.
Sit back and let the drones do their work. Vulture waiting for orders.
Leader power ready.
I only have 3 upgrades left on my hero powers.
Huh.
That surprises me. That proves this match has been going on for too long.
Pretty much, yeah.
Local unit.
Let's get you fixed up.
Alright, let's go.
Local unit.
Come on, where's your final assault that's gonna wipe me out?
Leader power ready.
I was around.
I would assume you have one of those by now.
It's still building up.
You know I can't do that.
Local unit.
Right now. They're trying their luck with vehicles.
That's a confirmed kill. Over. Vehicle and driver. Over.
Local unit. Local unit. Local unit.
I'm under fire from air units.
You have way too many abilities.
Air support.
What are you talking about?
Local unit.
I don't have way too many abilities. You have way too few. That's the answer.
The enemy has destroyed our super unit.
Well, I should be defenseless now. So you should be able to push up and win the match.
Jerry.
Yeah, in theory. Depending on if you take too long and my abilities recharge. Because some of them are near completion.
Leader power ready.
And of course, anything on the ground is going to get hit by the Bison's cold effect.
Can I get some anti-air support?
And you already have another Condor.
This is under attack.
Yeah. And the glacial storm ability.
Over. Enemy is looking for a dogfight. Over.
And because you built Hornets, you showed me the effectiveness of them. So I built some. And I'm continuing to build more. And more.
Leader power ready.
I feel evil.
Vehicle down.
The enemy hero is down.
I'm under fire from air units.
Leader power ready.
Vehicles over.
Leader power ready.
Hey look, another Condor.
Hornet reporting. Over.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. Just peachy.
Do you think we should just call it a draw?
I don't know.
I mean, do you think you can beat me if I actually continue to try to survive?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Easy next time. These things aren't free.
Because, I mean, the only thing that gave you your biggest lead so far is my suicidal attempt at death.
Leader power ready.
Otherwise, we were pretty much at a stalemate for most of the match.
Restoration drones out.
That went badly.
Local unit. Local units.
Dude, these cryo abilities are the best.
Leader point earned.
Let's get you fixed up.
We're under attack from their condors on that target now.
Restoration drones out.
So how's your Condor doing?
Keep up the pressure. Need some help with this condor. Over.
Leader power ready.
It's doing.
We've taken out the enemy hero.
Rip Johnson.
Johnson dies so much.
Understood. Condor moving out.
At least we're not drinking for him this time.
I know, right? That would suck.
Local unit.
Moving to waypoint. Condor moving to coordinates. Their own. Over. I've been targeted by their condor.
Go easy next time. These things aren't free.
Vehicle down. Those about. Can't shake this
Sounds like an emergency. Let's get you fixed up.
Local unit. We've destroyed the enemy's super unit.
We're getting dog forces spotted. Sending location.
The enemy hero has been eliminated.
Seriously though, fuck you and your abilities.
Guys,
Why? They're so nice.
Local
Don't know why you have any problems with them.
leader power ready.
Here's a parting gift, though. Since you love my abilities so much.
want us to find who didn't, sir? Moving out.
Leader power ready.
Actually, we'll leave you there.
Who's ready for action, sir?
Leader power ready. Our condor has taken damage.
Bad news, sir. We're a vehicle
So you
down.
decided it was just better to send that to its death instead of repairing it.
Yeah.
Local unit.
I did.
As you wish, sir.
Oh, this is fun.
Got eyes on hostiles. Over.
Oh, you're screwed now, Pally.
The enemy has targeted our condor.
Well, you better get over here soon before I build the other condor.
Go easy next time. These things aren't.
Because we know I'm building another one. I am nothing if not super predictable.
Condor.
Leader power ready.
Hornet waiting for orders.
Confirm visual on enemy units.
Ooh, fancy.
Local unit.
Under aerial assault. Over.
Local unit.
Sit back.
Got enemy birds on me. Over.
Ooh, double fancy.
I ain't coming back from this one. I'm on it.
I wonder if this double attack will actually win you the day for once.
I doubt it.
Probably not, but it might. You blew up my bison at
We're
least.
under fire, but
Local unit. Leader power ready.
Vulture is a go.
receiving fire from Roundtree. Over.
The enemy hero is down.
Well, you tried.
Local unit.
Reporting.
Local unit.
Sit back and let the drones do their work.
Eager to give her a field test, sir.
Leader power ready. Local unit.
So Nate, how goes it? Good, bad.
Easy next time. These things aren't.
Eh.
Are you ready to accept a draw?
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
I'm Serena, therefore you're the terrorist. I'm an AI. AIs are never terrorists. Because
Sorry,
Halo
sir.
5 isn't
Couldn't
canon.
save it.
Leader power ready.
Serena is UNSC through and through. So, what's your plan this time?
That is a great question. I'll let you know as soon as it comes to me.
I hope you have a good plan, man.
Leader power ready.
Because the longer you take, the more leader powers I get.
I mean, it also works the other way.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, 8 of mine are actually powers, though. Only 2 of them are passives.
Leader power ready.
And it feels like I'm using my powers more than you. Or at least they're more effective.
Leader power ready.
Given that, again, you control most of the map.
Hostile spotted. Over. I'm receiving fire. It couldn't save our vehicle.
Local units.
Ooh, that condor didn't get away. Not that one, at least.
Under attack. We don't need to worry about that super unit anymore. Leader point earned. Local units.
So how are things, Nate?
Things are things.
I'm gonna be honest with you, losing two condors at once against two condors, not the best look.
Oh yeah, this is a great idea.
Sit back and let the drones do
Condor
their
being
work.
harassed by enemy air. Can anyone assist?
Is there anyone inside?
Yeah, it's fine. We're
We've
doing
taken out the
fine.
enemy hero.
I can't believe I repelled that.
Lucky I was.
Local units.
Vulture ready. Let's get you fixed up.
So, stalemate talk yet? No? Yes? How far are we gonna have to go before you admit that you can't beat me?
Local units.
Who knows? Honestly, what time is it? Oh, it's 1:48.
It might be time for you to concede. Because I'm holding one base against your, I assume, 5 bases.
Where spaces don't mean much other than resource gathering.
Which is worthless at this point in the match.
Leader power ready.
Since we all have pretty much an infinite amount of resources.
Local units.
Can you win? That's the question.
Go easy next time. These things aren't free.
Because I am waiting for you to just pull a victory out of your hat. I just don't know how you would do it.
I don't know either. You have those bullshit abilities, and
You
a lot of
realize
other stuff helping you.
Serena is viewed as one of the worst leaders in Halo Wars 2. That is the consensus,
Leader power ready.
which I find hilarious. Did you just friggin' shoot me with a Kodiak?
Maybe.
Or a siege turret? Where is it coming from? That way.
Taking enemy fire.
Out.
It's a siege turret. Okay.
Enemy structure is rubble.
Sir.
Hostile spotted. Over. Their condors.
Ooh, fun.
Vehicle down. No survivors.
Sit back and let the drones do their work.
Look lively, people. We're needed. Enemy ground troops just won't leave us alone.
Local units. Our condor is in need of repairs.
Oh no, one of my condors is weak. Oh no.
Under attack from their condor.
There we go.
Our super unit has been destroyed.
Well, that means I get to build a new one. So, thank you
Target our
for
condor.
that.
We're under fire from their condor. Over. You've got another one of these,
I'm
right?
getting hit by enemy vehicles. Over.
We've destroyed the enemy's super unit.
Cool, so both your condors are dead, and all that's left is what, Johnson?
We're getting hit from ground troops up
Ugh,
here.
that is not a healthy look for you, pal.
The enemy hero has been eliminated. Leader power ready.
One of those.
As directed.
I'm unbeatable. At least from my point of view, it looks that way. I can't win, mind you, but I can't be beaten.
Hornet ready.
Which is almost as good, maybe? I don't know.
Want us to strike back, sir?
Local unit.
Vulture here. Orders?
Local unit.
So what's the play, Nate? How do you beat me?
Hell if I know.
You gotta know, you're the Halo Wars expert. At least of the two of us. So you should be able to completely wreck
Leader
me.
power ready.
I mean, all I have is
doubt-
some ice powers. You have Johnson,
Leader power ready.
Forces over.
you know?
Leader power
I
ready.
mean, Johnson survived the flood. He can survive some AI with ice powers. Right? See, on the one hand, I can't concede
Leader power ready.
because then I'd technically lose. Where the hell did that come from? What was that? What was that? I don't even know what that was. Was it one of those barracks that you drop? They're not called barracks, but what are they called? They're like bunker looking things.
A garrison?
Yes.
Maybe.
That's ridiculous. You should try to hit me with something more effective.
Our base is under attack.
You really think that's gonna work? And you really think drawing me away for half a second is gonna give your forces the opportunity to blow me up?
I have eyes on hostiles. Over. Receiving fire from ground troops. Over. Let's get you fixed up. Fuck me.
How's it going?
Local unit.
I feel like most of your army is gone. You know?
Local unit.
Not sure,
Possibility.
but you know, it feels like most of it's
Our
gone.
condor has taken damage.
Oh no, my condor has taken damage. Oh no.
Condor under assault from ground forces. Engaging the enemy. Condor getting harassed by hostile
Our
ground.
condor is in need of repairs.
It's enemy spotted.
Local unit. The enemy hero is down.
Johnson died again, by the way.
That he did.
Go easy next time.
Not really good for him. You know, health-wise, that's not the
Someone
best.
get them off of me.
Our condor has taken damage.
Lucky island.
Our base is under attack.
How's it going?
Hornet here.
I like how you changed it up and went mostly Hornets that time.
Local
Do you
unit.
think that would give you the edge?
I was sure hoping.
This is so easy. Not to win, mind you. but to not die. I guarantee if I tried to push you, A, I would do it ineffectually. Like, I would do it inefficiently and it would be poor, but B, I would lose all my units, leaving me wide open to attack. But my units are perfectly suited for defense. I cannot be killed. Ah, Serena. Best AI. 10 out of 10.
Bison here. What do you need?
Local unit.
Sit back and let the drones do their work.
Leader power ready. Local unit. Leader power ready.
Heads up. Enemy forces nearby.
Sorry, sir.
Vulture under vehicle assault. Over. Let's get you fixed up.
Leader power ready.
Orders are orders.
Yeah, things aren't looking too good for you, by the way. Ooh, that's fancy.
What is?
Those Kodiaks. You know how I feel about Kodiaks. They're so fancy.
Local unit.
Engaging hostiles.
Leader power ready.
Dude, I blew up your base plot this time. Jeez.
Negative.
Let's see. Based on my understanding of what's left, I need 2 of those, 1 of those, and 2 of those.
Let's get you fixed up.
So how'd it go?
Night. Reporting
Eh.
for duty.
Are you never gonna concede?
Restoration drones out.
I might.
Because I mean, at
Well,
this
not
point,
concede, but
well, it's a stalemate.
a stalemate.
Yeah, concede the fact that it is a stalemate. Because I agree, there's no way I could beat you. But at this point, I don't actually think there's a way you could beat me.
It was the fact that you have the home field advantage.
One inside of that.
What home field
Does not help.
advantage?
That thing sitting there making everything all cold, and also all your abilities, which aren't home field advantage, but still.
Oh, the bison? Yeah, the bison's just sitting in front
The
of my
bison.
base, making everything cold. It's beautiful.
It does not help at all.
Just imagine if I use that thing offensively and put it close to your base when I attacked.
Doesn't seem like a very good offensive tool, but defensively, it's amazing.
Here's the thing, though. Offensively, it would work if it came at the back, protected. It could at least cool a good third of your buildings on a base, as long as there were other things protected. It's like how we had to deal with the Scarab.
Yeah.
As long as I had other things dealing with it,
Local unit.
I'd be in the clear. Yeah, I think overall, I'm not sure if you can beat me. There might be a way. Again, I'm not the best player. Especially given how called I am.
Leader power ready.
But remember, the longer you take, the more my leader powers fix up. There's only 2 with cooldowns left. And they're both super short. Like, they're both near the end of their cooldowns.
Leader power ready. Leader power ready.
I can't believe how well this is working.
Our
Ooh,
base
that's
is
fancy. That's one of them siege turrets.
Confirm hit on target. Over.
Our condor is in need of repair. Local unit.
Did I lose both my condors for once? Dang, that's scary. So scary.
Taking them to school, sir.
See, if you'd attacked with a second group, like, that went around, you might have actually won this fight.
I couldn't have made a second group that went around.
Because you didn't have enough space. That's the issue. You can't make enough units to take out my condors and win the fight. Like, overall.
And I have an ability that would be great for this, but it doesn't work the way I would like it to.
Yeah.
Local
Let's see,
unit.
I got 2, 3, 2, 1. 1. Okay, so this needs to go over there to the great death trap in the sky. And, which one of these? This one.
Cryo support in the air. Condor reporting for duty.
What is it now? Nightingale is on the way.
You got close, though.
You're lucky I was around.
That time. You know, you got close.
Oh,
Credit where credit's due.
Hostiles on the way.
Sit back and let the drones do their work. What's our response, sir?
Local unit.
Ooh, that's sooner.
Our base is under
But
attack.
I don't think it's well filled.
I've got enemy vehicles on me.
And it,
Over.
because you already have the fucking condor up.
yeah, I already have a condor. Not 2, though. You might have plenty of time to blow me up.
Born against these vehicles.
I don't have enough time to even destroy a vulture because it keeps getting healed faster than I can do damage.
See why they put you in charge.
Roger that, sir.
And none of my good abilities are really up. So
Yeah, and I'm about to have some good abilities up, so...
Leader power ready. Leader
Yeah.
oh my god. So one of my abilities, combat salvage. If I activate it, the next 8 non-infantry units respawn at my home base.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
enemy
But the thing is, it's all the way back at my main base,
Yeah. Numbers
and they don't
wise,
automatically
that's
get to a
not
rally point.
good, yeah.
Whatever. Let's just call it a draw.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yes! Serena's ultimate power, beating the enemy into submission. Can you believe I did it?
leader power
Can you
ready.
believe I survived this long? Like, legitimately, can you believe it? Because I can't.
It's pretty amazing. Johnson's good at dealing attacks with high fire or high fire rate, but your ice is slowing me down so much.
I know, it's so beautiful. I sent that, you know, that tank and that Frost Raven
Systems spy by
that are at the mini base that you had in the middle, at the back,
Yeah.
like the top middle, I want to say.
Mini base complete.
I sent those there to die so that I could build another condor.
Second condor or a third?
A second. Because they were from the drop pods. So, space-wise, they were taking up too much space. Because I dropped the drop pods in defense after that one time where you got close to beating me. But they were too, their existence was a problem, so.
Charge my mechs.
Oh my god, you're charging me
Be
again?
advised. Hostile forces.
Local unit.
Can I beat you? We'll Step A is putting a turret there. Step B is throwing that there. Step C is hell yesing these everywhere.
Making my approach.
Also, you walked into a bunch of mines. By the
Huh.
way, cryo mines, they exist.
Power ready.
That's why I put the walls there. Was you'd walk into the mines and then hit the walls, so there'd be no escape.
Supply pad constructed.
Yes, you killed off my stupid Frost Raven and my tank. Guess who's getting a new Condor?
Local unit.
It's me.
Interesting.
So how's it going, Nate? You can concede it. Once you concede, I'll count it as a draw. Once you hit the resign button, I'll count it as a draw.
Lucky I was around.
Why don't you hit the resign button?
Because if I resign, I lose. If you resign, it's obvious from the entire footage that I couldn't have beat you. If I resign, that's me accepting that you could have totally steamrolled me. I can't have that. Let's be honest, the footage does show that I've basically been reactive, not proactive.
True.
So, you resign, it's a draw. I resign, it's a loss. Can't have that. And I don't actually know if you could beat me. Oh, you're building a thing.
Ready and willing.
I have a second Condor now, by the way.
Interesting.
It got built.
Damn, if I had been a bit faster.
Leader power ready.
Oh, a siege turret. Those are pretty.
Our base is under attack.
Too bad I'm not the Covenant and can't build like laser
Be
cannons
advised, hostile forces are
on
in
my
the
mini
area.
bases, you know?
Local unit.
Warning, under assault. Enemy ground forces. Vehicle down.
Oh no, I lost
So easy next time.
a thing.
Free.
I don't actually know what the thing was that I lost, but I lost it. That's terrible.
Our base is under attack. The enemy hero has been eliminated.
How's it going? Is it a bit chilly where you are?
Oh, just a bit.
Is it 3 condors?
Maybe.
That I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a bit surprised at 3 condors.
Leader power ready. Local unit.
I wonder if 3 condors will beat me.
It won't.
It won't. I like how you're just so sure. It won't.
I mean, you have all those healing units, plus your Condor, one of them is veteran.
Really?
Destroyed the enemy's
Oh yeah.
Not to mention, my units were freezing to the point where they couldn't do anything.
Oh, it was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe people just don't use that character right. Maybe that's why they say it's bad.
indicated.
No, I think Serena's issue is, see, was able to hold you back because of how long it took you. If you don't take too long, I can't build up the requisite resources to always use my abilities. And of course
Huh.
to have the condors. Because
So did you still have a good stockpile of resources?
Oh yes, so many. I was never gonna run out,
Hmm.
basically.
So even with one base, you were still doing fine with the
Oh,
resources.
yeah. Look at my units destroyed number, 377. Because
Oh,
yeah,
I
look
don't-
at how, I mean, the numbers are obviously 70,000 different for supplies generated. It looks
I
like.
don't think I see any of that stuff anymore. I might have exited out of that.
Oh, okay. So you're at like 70,000 more supplies generated, but only 70,000 more. Because you're at like 250,000. I'm at 180,000.
Oh.
So I mean, you're generating more than me, but not so much that I don't have resources. You built 15 bases. You destroyed 13 bases. I built 12. I destroyed 6.
Interesting.
And of course, you built 354 units. I built 162. You lost 380. I lost 268. You destroyed 266. I destroyed 377. I destroyed so many units. Oh, that went so well. for me.
Well, I think we should try using your character one more time,
Oh dear.
but this time in firefight.
That's a terrible idea.
Terribly great idea.
Only we have to A, I want to say we're going to cut the stream and restart it, but B, I also need to fill up my alcohol.
Okay.
Because I need to be able to easily partition this for YouTube, because I'm lazy. So, thank you all
Did it
for
happen
watching.
Again.
What? What happened? What happened, Nate?
According to Twitch, my stream may have cut.
Doof, that's no good.
Let's see here. Yeah, it cut off for some reason.
Well, that's terrible. Or if this was Destiny 2, that's Terra-Ba. Ha, jokes. That's the name of a gun. Anywho.
I want to shoot you suddenly.
Anywho. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you, if this is Twitch, in a few minutes. If this is not Twitch, whenever I get around to uploading the next one, which is probably going to be a week or two, let's be honest. Or it'll be in a batch at once. It depends on if this is at the tail end of a batch or in the middle of a batch. Because I batch upload because I'm lazy. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.